A lot of you, at least for the collective that I'm talking about, for this particular group, a lot of you have awoken from your sleep. It's like the veil has lifted and now you can finally see things clearly. Now you can finally see people for what they are, at least in that moment, right? Because everybody has the ability to change. Everyone is not, born evil or born chaotic or traumatic or selfish or whatever the case. You don't start off that way. You end up adapting and adopting to a lot of those characteristics or personality traits, right? But anyways, nonetheless, so the whole point is that you finally got it. Like, you finally understood. Like, everything that you thought was going to break you down previously, everything that you thought was, like this sad, horrible tower moment, ended up being something more blissful, something more graceful, something more beautiful. Like, it ended up being something better than you had expected. Like, I'm getting for a lot of you that you didn't think that your life would end up the way that it has now, and you were surprised by whatever miracles came in. You were surprised by some freaking miracle. Something big had changed. Something had happened to where now you either are stepping into abundance for some of you, and for others of you, it's like you're receiving some type of reward. You're receiving some type of gift from the universe, or even from a family member, or friend, or coworker, or whoever. So this is something to be expected, because it's like you've made a lot of changes within you, and I hope you're congratulating yourselves, because yes, you've made a lot of changes within yourself that required you to be strong through that storm, through that tower moment. And now that you learned how to weather that storm, now you're experiencing that calm after the storm. And I'm getting that this is something, not only was it like long overdue, but it's going to be a long calm for a while, because now you're no longer putting yourselves in situations where you're going to have to go in debt, where you're going to have to be losing out on money or struggling. It's like now, like, something clicked in your mental where now you realize, okay, this is not the way that it has to be. This is not the way that it's going to be going for the rest of my life. Something in you kicked, clicked, sorry. Whether if you just had like this new inspiration or this new idea. I'm also getting pregnancy. So some of you could be expecting a child, or you could just be pregnant of new ideas. That's also another term in spiritual tarot sense. When it comes to pregnancy, it's just birthing new ideas, being creative in that essence. And so a lot of you are starting to step into that and channel your creativity. It's like, whatever this period of your life is, like, I could see where you guys are glowing. Like, you're literally glowing. Like, a whole burden was lifted off your shoulders. Like, you're stress free from this point on. And it's like you worked on those aspects, and you're still working, because just because you had passed quite a few tests recently, and a lot of you probably did, because you had passed those tests doesn't mean that you're going to stop learning or stop healing. This is a never ending thing. Like, just because you leave the earth or leave that physical body behind doesn't necessarily mean that it ends there. No, this is a continuous thing. But the fact that you're still evolving, you're still learning, and you're still healing, and you are glowing. When I tell you, like, your aura, it's like you just, I don't know, like I just heard rejoice and sing, because you guys just finally leveled up. Like, you guys finally freaking did what you were supposed to do. And now during this time, it's like you're going to become, well, not that you're going to become, but you're looking even more and more alluring and attractive, right? And some of you maybe even seductively, but you're looking more and more attractive because of your light, because of your energy, because you didn't absorb all the things that you weren't supposed to be absorbing in the first place. It's like you were able to release all of that. Like, like, you guys don't understand how freaking gorgeous you are, male or female, woman, man, doesn't matter, whatever you identify yourselves as. It's the fact that you guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing. And let me tell you something, that glow, that smile, that happiness, that joy, that peacefulness, it's like now you know how to rest properly. Now you know how to go about your day properly. Now you know what to think and how to think properly. And it's like, it looks good on you. So, honeys, I I'm currently speechless because right now, like, I'm hearing spirit and source say, I'm hearing your highest self or God self saying, let's reposition you. Like, that's literally what they're doing. Like, they're grabbing your head, turning your focus, and it's like, nope, this is what you're going to be doing now. Like, you're no longer entertaining individuals who don't reciprocate. Like, you like I told you, you passed these tests. And so now you get like this sense of freaking freedom. It's like now I'm seeing like a child running into a freaking open field of wheat or flowers or whatever the case, and it's like you've become so liberated from that situation, and now you right now are probably feeling elated. Like, you're probably feeling as if you just graduated from something, from life, from whatever you needed to accomplish, right? Like, from something that could have been so hard, so difficult, so heartbreaking, and you grieved that process, and during that grievance you were leaving the old you behind. And so now that you're embracing this new version, like now that you're stepping into like this new world, new earth, new everything, it's like everything had cleared. Like like there's no more gray skies. Like, there's what's that freaking song? What a Wonderful World. That's the energy that I'm getting. What a Wonderful World. Listen to that freaking song. That's going to be your song for the day. Because when I tell you, for the upcoming weeks to months, like, you guys are going to be stress free. You guys are going to become more and more relaxed because now you understand how to maneuver. Now you understand what to put your energy into and what not to give your energy to, right? Because right now there are no energy vampires sucking you. Like, there's no one coming after you, because they're all too busy doing their thing. Like, they're all too busy dealing with their karma right now. So that's the reason why, like, those vampires, those quote unquote haters, those, I mean, I guess you can call them that, right? But regardless, those individuals, they're kind of occupied right now. Like, source, God, universe has them occupied. Karma has them occupied right now at this moment. So you passed the test when you did not acknowledge their existence. You passed the test when you ignored that text message or call. You passed the test when you did not let them back in and you gave them the same energy that they gave you, ignoring them, right? You passed that test, even if it hurt, even if you didn't want to, right? And even if this is like a child of yours or someone close to you that you wish you could have stepped in and helped, but they need to learn this lesson for themselves. And so now that they're stuck dealing with that lesson, as much as you want to be there, you can't. It's like they can try to come in and you know, try to woo you, try to tell you all the things that you might want to hear and all the things that they think you should hear. Listen, actions speak louder than words, and we all know that. We all see that. You can see the red flags from a mile away. You can see it. You can even energetically feel the difference from how you are with them versus how you are whole and complete within yourself, and maybe how you are with other people who do make you happy, right? But regardless of the fact is that you guys had finally overcome what you needed to overcome, and now you're being repositioned. Now you can actually focus on what you were supposed to focus on, because they're telling you, source is literally telling me to tell you that they're rolling in the bags. They are rolling in abundance. It doesn't necessarily have to be all about money or cash. It could be like you end up getting like a windfall of freaking support out of nowhere. Or it could also be like instead of having some type of money or whatever the case may be, or like, let's say you were trying to get money for a bill, you're trying to get money for a new house, or you're trying to get money for a freaking car, or to even start up your business. It's like, instead of having the money, the tangible physical money, you could end up getting someone who can give it to you, or you just end up getting some type of loan, or hell, it actually falls into your freaking lap and you end up getting the deal. Someone ends up selling it to you and says, hey, you could just pay me back over time, or whatever the case. A lot of these things, you got to be open to these opportunities and possibilities, because they do happen. They do exist. There's so many success stories out there. So you just need to be able to believe that it is possible. It can happen to you and for you, because during this stage of your life, it's like while they're being occupied with karma, you're being moved into a better place. So I'll probably do another video or a separate video when it comes to their energy and what their karma looks like. Let me know in the comments. And I'll probably post that a little bit later, but for right now, we're just congratulating you on your success, on your achievements. And even if you think you haven't done anything significant, when I tell you changing your mindset is significant, changing your attitude is significant, maybe releasing certain vices one by one, you know, to the best of your ability is a freaking achievement. The fact that you're no longer operating the same way, or you're coming to conclusions on your own, you're finding solutions on your own, that's a big freaking achievement. The fact that, hey, I was able to submit a freaking resume and it was hard for me to do because I had no idea I was going to go out looking for jobs. Guess what? That's a big freaking achievement, whether if you got a call or not. It doesn't matter. Like, all your wins, you might think they're small wins, but they're actually big. All right. So I'm going to leave that there. I love you guys.